So I'm going to start my eyebrows with eyebrow pencil, believe it or not. I have many, many eyebrow pencils. I'll show you a few of those. We've got Benefits Precisely My Brow Pencil, which is a really precise, tiny, tiny brow pencil. And it has a little brush at the end for, you know, brushing your eyebrows off. It's not for brushing your hair, although I think that would be quite good for getting those flyaway hairs away. And then you've got the, can you see it? NYX eyebrow pencil, which has a fatter eyebrow pencil. It goes thinner and thicker. It also has a brush at this end. Then I've got this NYX micro brow pencil, which is one of my favourites. It's got a itsy bitsy teeny weeny pencil on it, and it also has a little brush. I'm going to do a full graduated eyebrow. Now you have to do a little bit of concealing here. You've got to conceal, 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 conceal. I have this concealer kit, which is from Collection, and it's got these cream concealers and what, a powder? One's a powder, and it's also got this little baby here, and we're going to use this to conceal the colour of my brows at the beginning, because we're going to do a ombre eyebrow. So this is the part that we need to conceal. Got to conceal that colour. It needs to be a flesh tone. Just going to take a little makeup sponge just to blend that. I'm going to go right in the middle with it now. Tap lightly. I can do the same on this side. Then I'm going to go over that with the Jeffree Star China White. And then you're going to take the micro brow pencil. And we're going to outline, starting from the middle of the brow out. So they're your first two lines that you're going to do. Then you're going to join these up. You can go down to the beginning, but lightly with the pencil. You're going to do the same on this eyebrow. And you can fill that in, that end. And this top line is going to be very flat and straight on both eyebrows. We're going to use the NYX pencil. It twists up. I love things that twist up because I cannot be bothered with sharpening pencils. What a nightmare that is. Because you have pencil sharpeners everywhere and oh no, just twist it up. There we go. So we're going to start to fill in here. Gently blend that out. Next, we're going to use the Jeffree Star Beauty Killers palette, which I absolutely love. It's like my favourite. And we're going to use Vanity. So I've got a slanted brush. Going to help me apply this. So we've got Vanity on that. We're going to put this right at the end. So because we've put a wax pencil on, the powder and the wax will mix together lovely. It'll make it nice and dark and sharp. I'm just going to go over with my fan brush to make sure there's no loose powder anywhere. And then we're going to use the Grimas palette that I've got. And we're going to use this one, which is 565. And then we will use a little bit of, what number is this? It is 882. Now I don't need a slanted brush now, it's fine to just use a small brush. And that's going to go in the middle. Overlap the powders, that's going to give you that ombre look. Bringing that across a bit more. You're sort of blending it now. I've not put anything extra on this brush, it's just blending. Again, fan brush, in case any of it's foul. And then we're going to use 882. This is going to blend it out. You're going to overlap the colours again. Then I'm going to use Courtney from the Jeffree Star palette. I'm pushing this in at the end of the brush so it goes on the skin behind the hairs. Overlapping again. The other way that we could do this, you know how we've concealed so we can put this powder on, we could shave my eyebrows off. So once you've applied those powders and you've got that ombre look going on, you can use a little brush like this. This is my clean-up brush. And you can use the same concealer as we did before. So this is the collection one. It's called Primed and Ready Concealer. I'm going to pop that on the back of my hand and use some of that in the brush. Not a massive amount, just a nice even load on the brush. And then you can make these even sharper. Going to do this on both sides. I'm loving the fierceness of the brows. Oh yeah.
I'm going to take those TVs away. You go at yourself far too much.
And then I'm going to go over the top as well. I'm going to do the same on the other side now. So that's those completely finished. You would then obviously move on to do your eyes and your lippy. So there you are, that's how to create a flawless ombre eyebrow. So now we're going to do an everyday look eyebrow. Now I've got my eyebrows tattooed on. They do want doing again. If anybody wants to do them for me, give us a shout. So we've got some places here where it's coming away because I've had them done for a couple of years now. But all we're going to use is powders. So we're not going to use any pencils or anything like that. So it's going to be more of a natural look that anybody can wear. So I'm going to use an Illamasqua palette, which is called a Naturals palette. Obviously I use this one quite a lot, but this is the powder we're going to use today, which I think is called Wolf. So I've got a slanted brush, and we're going to use the brown powder. Not using black or anything too dark, because I want to do something quite natural. Just going to press that brush into the powder. I'm going to start from the middle and work my way out. So because we haven't got any hard edges on this eyebrow, it makes it more natural. And then I'm going to hold it upright here and go across. So we're using the full width of the brush. And then when I do this part, I turn the brush, so I'm using the thinner part. Same on the other brow. You want to make sure that you penetrate through the hairs and touch the skin behind the hairs of the brow. I'm just going to make sure those match up. just over with the fan brush. Quick, easy, natural brow. Now if you wanted to make that a little bit sharper underneath, you could use what I call my clean up brush, and you could either use powder, but it will be sharper if you use either a liquid foundation or a concealer. So I'm gonna use, don't forget you could leave them like that, it's quite natural. This is just if you want them sharper. So I'm going to use the same thing as I used before, which is the concealer, primed and ready. And you don't need a lot on, you just literally want that amount. Can you see what's coming off on my hand? It's not a great deal, just a little bit, and it'll just sharpen it up. Some people find sharpening the eyebrows up this way easier than using powder or pencil. It's a good little trick.
I think that way you're sort of reducing the eyebrow anyway, because if you do use powder or pencil, you're increasing the eyebrow, and if you just keep doing it, you're going to end up having massive eyebrows, aren't you?
Bit like
That's
yours.
Probably why people. You are?
Bit like yours.
Okay, yes, like mine.
That is really easy and simple to do. Obviously, you need an eyebrow that is pretty trimmed, I would say. So you've been and had your eyebrow wax, or you've had them threaded. You haven't got fluffy, you know, eyebrows sticking out everywhere. It needs to be nice and clean underneath the eyebrow for you to do that. Else, if you try to conceal or use your clean up brush, it's just going to stick to the hairs that are there. So make sure you are nice and trimmed in the eyebrow area. So there you are, that is an easy, quick, easy, natural eyebrow. Totally different than what we did before. The ombre eyebrow was a little bit different, a bit more extreme. You've got to be a little bit more adventurous to wear that maybe. But they are the thing at the minute. But this would be great for an everyday work look. So I hope you've enjoyed that. Hope you've enjoyed this video. I made it just for you. Check out the description box below. All the products are there. And don't forget to subscribe. Press the button. And don't forget to check us out on Instagram and Facebook. And we'll see you in the next video. Bye bye. Why have I got that colour on me? Blood colour?
Is that from when you spilled blood last time?
I didn't spill blood, I don't know what you're on about.
That was 6 weeks ago.
I spilt the blood. We played with blood. Not real blood, fake blood. You should check out that video though, it was pretty cool.